Hello, learners, and welcome to the New GAN Academy. Before going further, I would like to explain that why I am taking the textbook language because my aim is to prepare you for the board exam, and after explanation of each and every chapter I will do the exercise given after every chapter so that it will be easy for us to study and prepare for the board exam. But if any student has any problem, query, or issue with the chapter or explanation, kindly put it in the comment section so that I can improve myself. And please do subscribe my channel to get connected with the New Gan Academy. Now, without wasting time, let's start our first chapter. Our first chapter is Introduction to Microeconomics and Macroeconomics. Before going further, let's have a recall what we had studied in 11th standard about the definition and meaning of economics given by the different economists. To understand or make it easy, we all know that economics is the social science that studies production, distribution and consumption of goods and services. Basically, economics focuses on the behavior and interaction of economic agents and how the economies work. Now, let us start with the introduction of our chapter. Microeconomics and macroeconomics are the two main branches of economics. The term micro is derived from the Greek word micros, which means small or a millionth part, and the term macro is derived from the Greek word macros, which means large. Now, what is micro and macro, and how we are going to study it? Because to understand economic easily, the Norwegian economist Ragnar Frisch of Oslo University in 1933 he propounded that economics cannot study as a whole, but it can be studied as the two main branches of economics, that is microeconomics and macroeconomics. Here is our greatest economist, Professor Ragnar Anton Kettle Frisch. He was the professor in Oslo University, that is capital of Norway, and he was the first person to win Nobel Prize for Economics with Jan Tingelborn in the economics, that is econometrics, the application of mathematical models. He said that economics cannot be studied in a single way, but to understand the economy globally, we have to study the two branches of economy. If we have to understand the historical review of economics, then it is very easy to understand that the father of economics, that is classical economist Adam Smith, in his book Wealth of Nation has propounded the macroeconomic concept, so it will be easy for any economy to understand and run smoothly. Besides Adam Smith, David Ricardo and J.S. Mill also said that the original approach of economics can be studied in a micro concept. Though it was said by Adam Smith, but basically it was popularized by Alfred Marshall in his book Principle of Economics, which was published in 1890. Other economists also, like Professor Pigou, J.R. Hicks, Professor Samuelson, Mrs. John Robinson, etc., have also contributed to the development of macroeconomics. And in our further chapters, we are going to study these basic concepts of microeconomics. माइक्रो वॉज इन एंशियंट पीरियड, तो क्या मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स नहीं था? ऑफ कोर्स था. मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स डिड एग्जिस्ट इन द पास्ट बिफोर द इवोल्यूशन ऑफ माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स. Basically, in 16th and 17th century, the follower of merchantiles, that is a group of English merchants, advocated to the policy to the government which were based on macroeconomics approach. And in 18th century, the physiocrats, that is French thinkers, tries to analyze the concept of national income and wealth. Now, let us start with the meaning of microeconomics. Micro means small part of a thing. यानी किसी बड़ी चीज़ के छोटे हिस्से को हम माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स कहेंगे. इट मीन्स माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक डील्स विद द स्मॉल पार्ट ऑफ द नेशनल इकोनॉमी. It studies the economic action and behavior of individual unit such as individual consumer, individual producer or a firm, the price of a particular commodity or a factor, etc. इतने सारे डेफिनेशन में आई लाइक मॉरिस डॉब्स डेफिनेशन because according to him, microeconomic is in fact a microscopic study of the economy. Now, meaning and definition of macroeconomics. Macroeconomics is the branch of economics which analyzes the entire economy, and it deals with the total employment, national income, national output, total investment, total consumption, total saving, general price level, interest rate, inflation, trade cycle, business fluctuation, etc. Thus, macroeconomics is the study of aggregate. Meaning given by Professor Carl Sharpio is macroeconomics deals with the functioning of the economy as a whole. Now, what do you see in this picture? In this picture, you're seeing an individual consumer who is trying to purchase something. जब हम किसी एक को पढ़ते हैं इस तरह से तो इट मीन्स इट्स अ माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स. लुक एट दिस पिक्चर. यहाँ पे वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट नेशनल इनकम, जीडीपी, जीएनपी, गुड्स, वैल्यू, फाइनेंस, टैक्स. जब हम इस एग्रीगेट पार्ट को पढ़ते हैं तो हम इसे मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स कहते हैं. इट मीन्स माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स में हम सिंगल कंज्यूमर, सिंगल प्रोड्यूसर, इंडिविजुअल फर्म को पढ़ते हैं. एंड इन मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स वी स्टडीज एग्रीगेट, नेशनल इनकम, नेशनल प्रोडक्शन, नेशनल कंजम्पशन. यानी कि मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स सबको लेके चलता है जबकि माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स इंडिविजुअल को. तो अभी के लिए गुड बाय फ्रेंड्स. नेक्स्ट पार्ट में हम लोग समझेंगे व्हाट इज स्कोप ऑफ माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स एंड स्कोप ऑफ मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स. गुड बाय एंड डू सब्सक्राइब माई चैनल प्लीज़.